Understanding the difference between rape, sexual assault, and sexual harassment. In today's world, conversations around gender-based violence and sexual crimes are more important than ever. However, many people often confuse terms like rape, sexual assault, and sexual harassment. These are different legal and social concepts, and understanding their meanings helps in awareness, reporting, and justice. Let's break down these terms in simple language. First of all, what is rape? Rape is the most severe form or highest degree of sexual crime. It generally involves non-consensual sexual intercourse. Likewise, when a person is forced or threatened into having sexual intercourse, like penetration of any sort, including oral sex, without her consent. For example, if a woman is forced by someone to have sex against her will, through physical force or fear, it amounts to rape. The term rape is defined under Section 375 of IPC, and now in Section 63 of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023. Now let's discuss the second term. What is sexual assault? Sexual assault is a broader term. It includes rape, but also includes other sexual acts involving physical contact that are done without consent, such as groping, touching, or attempting to rape. Likewise, any unwanted sexual contact or attempt to touch someone sexually without her consent. For example, if a man forcibly touches a woman's private parts without her permission, is amount to sexual assault. Now, you don't need to confuse between rape and sexual assault. Remember, all types of rapes are sexual assault, but all types of sexual assault do not amount to rape. So, sexual assault is a broad category. It includes any non-consensual sexual act or contact. Rape, on the other hand, is a specific type of sexual assault that involves non-consensual penetration, usually of a sexual nature. The term is discussed under Section 354 and 354A of IPC, and now Section 74 of BNS 2023. Now let's discuss the last term of our list, that is sexual harassment. Sexual harassment usually involves unwelcome sexual behavior such as comments, gestures, or requests for sexual favors, often in the workplace or public places. Likewise, when someone makes you feel uncomfortable through sexual jokes, messages, staring, or touching, especially repeatedly. For example, a boss keeps sending inappropriate messages to his female employee or asks for sexual favors in return for promotion. The term sexual harassment is comprehensively covered in the Indian legal system. Primarily, the term is defined under Section 75 of BNS. In addition to this, the special law, namely the Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Act, 2013, describes the offense in detail. Now, key points to remember. All three are serious offenses, but they differ in degree and nature. Consent is central to defining whether an act is criminal. Victims should be encouraged to speak up and report the crime. These terms to respond sensitively and support survivors. Moreover, understanding the difference between rape, sexual assault, and sexual harassment is more than legal knowledge. It's about building a society that respects boundaries, dignity, and consent. Let's spread awareness, educate others, and ensure that survivors feel heard, protected, and empowered. And yes, for better understanding, I have attached here a comparative table that will help you to conceptualize these concepts easily. So, before you sign out, take a look of the given table.